Welcome guys again. So this is the next video from the last one. In the previous video, I looked at question 20b, the question involving number vectors. Okay, so this question we're talking about is right here. Okay, so this question here. Okay, so that's the question we're looking at today. So in this question, they're saying, okay, so A is the point 1, 2, and B is the point negative 2, 5. Find a B as a column vector. Okay, find a B as a column vector. So since you know that the values of the coordinates A and B, so we're saying there, so this is 20, 21. Okay, so there we're saying A is equal to 1, 2. Okay, and for B is negative 2, 5. Okay, so find a B as a column vector. Find a B as a column vector. Okay, so he wants to find a B as a column vector. So column vectors, they're simply they are position vectors, and now they are given a special name saying they are column vectors. These are position vectors. Okay, for example, we have A and B. To solve this question, you have to convert A and B into column vectors or position vectors. So the position vector for A is going to be OA, showing direction, is equal to 1, 2. Okay, in column form. Stosangia A. Then for B, it is going to be OB, which is equal to negative 2, 5. Okay, so these are the position vectors for the quadrant. Okay, so let's draw a simple diagram to show now how we're going to find a B as a column vector. So we're going to draw now this diagram here. Okay, so this diagram, this is going to have here the origin, because this is the starting point for all position vectors, and here we're going to have A, and we're going to have B here. Okay, right, so let's just widen the screen a bit. Okay, so let's get a clear view on what we're doing. Okay, so there we have O going to A and O going to B. So these are the directions where we are moving. So we're moving from O, we're going to A, then moving from O, we're going to what? Going to B. That is OA and OB. So the question is saying find the column vector A, B. So looking at that, saying find the column vector or A, B. So A, B are going to move from A going to B, from A to B. So diagram form to Akaranga. So okay, showing it like this, saying moving from A going to what? Going to B. So the starting point is A going to B. So now we have the column vector for OA and OB, but for AB we don't have. And in vectors we don't move direct. We can't go from A to B straight. No, we're going to use what? The wrong path, which is the opposite. So we're going to move from A to O, then O to B. Instead of moving AB to in this direction to reach the point B, starting from A. Okay, so the equation I'm going to make is, so AB is going to be AO plus OB. Okay, so these are the column vectors we're going to use. Okay, so these are the column vectors we're going to use, and we have AO, we have OA instead of having AO. Okay, so what that means is, so the value of OA and AO are the same. The difference is the direction. So when you're moving from O to A, you can see the value is what? See, a positive. Now if you're moving from A to O, moving against, see, the direction here, that means AO is the negative of OA. Okay, so on this equation, on AO, we're going to put a negative, then write the value for what? T or A, which is 1, 2, plus OB. So the value of OB, we know it. OB, it is here. So OB, we said it is negative 2, 5, negative 2, 5. So so negative 2, 5. Okay. When you do this now, multiply the negative value throughout this element. So negative times 1, yeah, better negative here. Negative 1. Negative times 2, better negative 2. Close bracket. Plus negative 5. Negative 2, sorry. Then 5. Okay. Then now just do the simple addition. So it's a negative 1 plus negative 2. Negative 1 plus negative 2. Okay, so negative 1 plus negative 2, these are simple integers, so it's a negative 1, then positive times negative, negative. Then if both signs are equal, we say since we have number negatives, we're going to add and maintain the sign, so it is negative 3. This is the answer. So negative 3. Then negative 2 plus 5. Negative 2 plus 5. Negative 2 plus 5. So for negative 2 plus 5, we get the sign from the bigger number and subtract because the signs are different. So it is positive 3. Okay. So the answer for the column vector for AB is negative 3, 3. So that is AB as a column vector. Okay, so that's the first question. So the column vector AB, that's the first question. Okay, let's go to the next question. It is GCE. So for GCE, let's go to the next question. GCE 2021, same paper, GCE. Okay, so for the GCE question, okay, so GCE question, okay, let's go to the GCE question. So the vector questions are simple, just have to get the concept, especially for the ones in paper 1. If you guess them correct, then those in paper 2 are going to be much easier for you. Okay, so the application for the past papers is past papers LCM. I'll put that in the comment section. Okay, for those who want to download it, it is on Play Store and also available on App Store. Okay, so GCE we have question 22. GCE we have question 22. So 2021 GCE. Okay, done with 2021 internal. Let's now do 2021 GCE. 2021 GCE. So question 22, or number of vectors, same. Going to look at some vectors. Okay, so the components of the vectors OA and OB are 2, 3, and 4, 2 respectively. Write PA as a column vector. So the vectors OB and OA, these have been given right away. And now the question is saying BA. Instead of the previous question where we said find AB, now it is what? BA. So if you list the one for Okay, so write OA is 2, 3, and OB is 4, 2. Okay, so these are the column vectors. Now the question is saying write or find BA. So BA, I've seen according to the way you're writing it, it is showing that that's a column vector too. So now to answer this question, to find the solution, you have to draw a simple diagram again to illustrate what is going on here. Okay, so the illustration is, so this is the origin always, and this is the point A, and this is point B. The directions, you're moving from O going to A and moving from O going to B. So that is OA and OB. So now they want us to move from B going to A. So from B, draw a line going to A. Okay. So now again, we don't move straight. We don't go straight from B to A and write the column vector. No. But instead, we're going to create an equation where we go round. See? Instead of moving this straight, we're going to go round the other way around. Okay, so it is B O A. So DC direction. That's how we're going to move. So the destination is always A, and the point of start is what? B. So from B to A, instead of moving from B to A straight, you're going to move from B to O, then O to A. That is the equation we're going to use. So the equation is, so BA is equal to BO plus OA. Okay, so from the data we have OA and OB. The only difference is BO, because to create this number we have OB, and in the equation you have BO. This should not worry you, because BO and OB are the same. The difference is the direction in which we are moving. BO is going against the direction, in the opposite direction, so BO is going to have a negative, but the same values, which are 4, 2, plus OA 2, 3. Okay, so now since we have done this, let's now multiply the negative throughout. So negative times 4 is giving us negative 4. Negative times 2 is giving us negative 2. Okay, plus 2, 3. Okay, integers now. So simple integers. Negative 4 plus 2 is negative 2, because the bigger number is 4 having a negative. If you write it separately, so it is negative 4 plus 2, which is negative 2. Okay, that is the answer here. Then negative 2 plus 3, the answer is positive 1. Okay, so that is the value for BA. Okay, so the question is now complete. We are done looking for the value of BA. Okay, as stated, so BA value here, we have done the question. Okay, so these are the solutions. That's how we solved this question. Okay, so we first stated the values which are already given, or A, we stated it, and of B. Then drew a simple diagram. That simple diagram shows us how we're moving from B to O, and that simple diagram is helping us to create this equation here. In the equation now, substitute the values. The reason why there is a negative here is because OB is moving the normal direction and BO is moving in the opposite direction of B. So since it's moving in the opposite direction, we add a negative. Okay, so do it now, the math, simple multiplication, simple addition. We have this solution here. So now that is the answer for BA. So I hope to subscribe and like the channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching.